afternoon and welcome to our program for today. I remain your host, Miss Faith. Today on our program, we'll be talking about Inksnation. For a while now, I've been hearing about Inksnation, Pink Card and Pink Coin. But truth be told, I really don't know what this is all about. So to get more information about this, I decided to invite some Inksnation ambassadors to tell us more about this. So here with me is Mr. Igwe Godfrey and Ms. Nkwa Jennifer to give us detailed information about this. So Mr. Igwe Godfrey and Ms. Nkwa Jennifer, you're welcome to the program today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We're happy to be here.
Thank you. So tell us, Mr. Igwe Godfrey, how long have you been an Inksnation ambassador?
For about 2 months now, I've been with Inksnation. I actually began March 2020. And since then, it's been awesome. I've actually helped almost 250 people to become part of the community. So it's been incredible.
That's really exciting. What about you, Ms. Nkwa Jennifer? How long have you been an Inksnation ambassador?
Well, I also started March 2020. That's about 2 months now. And trust me, it's been great. I've been able to involve almost 100 people in Inksnation.
Wow, it has really been great. So let's get down to it. What really is Inksnation?
Yes, Inksnation is an invention from IB Smartify Nigeria. It's a Nigerian tech company that uses blockchain technology to create a community with its own independent economy. That community is called Inksnation.
Wow, it really sounds interesting. But then I would also like to know, how does Inksnation operate?
Well, to help you to understand how it operates, I will give you this example. Imagine that there was a community in this state that you could walk into, and immediately you get access to that community. The community opens a special bank account for you, and they give you an ATM card that's attached to that account. As long as you're in that community, the community gives you allowances every day for life to take care of your basic needs. They pay you about 4,000 naira every day for life. So the community takes care of your food, your clothing, your accommodation, and if you decide to start a business in that community, the community gives you about 2 million naira for you to start a business in that community. But everything would have to be done inside that community. It's for members of the community only.
Wow, that sounds interesting,
Yes, very, very. Now, supposing I told you that the only thing you need to get to that community is your transport, and that from here to that community is just 1,000 naira, what would you do?
What should I do? Are you serious? If it's possible, I'll pack my load and that of my family to that community.
Of course, we not like the dozen.
Awesome. So what you're trying to say is that community is Inksnation.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what Inksnation is. The only difference is that Inksnation is a digital community. So what it means is that any person, anywhere you are in the world, can become a member of Inksnation. You can, irrespective of your tribe, your denomination, your religion, your culture, you can become a part of Inksnation, and you can get access to all your allocations given to all the members every day for life, anywhere you are.
Okay. And now I would also like to know, this money that is being distributed to individuals of that community, where does that money come from?
Every country or every economy has its financial reserve. Like for example, Nigeria has a reserve held by the central bank. So if Nigeria wants to distribute money, they take a part of that reserve, they print it into paper money, and then they distribute it to the banks, and then the banks to the people. So that is how distribution is done, because it's cash. But Inksnation works differently, but it's still the same way because the money comes from a financial reserve. But instead of distributing to banks, they distribute directly to the people. So people get direct access to the money that comes from the community. So the community takes care of people directly. So in this way, everybody gets all of their needs taken care of. So the money given to people is a way of distributing the currency so that the money can be in circulation and everybody will have enough to take care of their own needs. That's a way of also alleviating poverty. So it's actually a community where no one is actually broke.
Okay. Now in your statement, you made mention of the currency. Now, like we all know, every country has its own currency. Like Nigeria, our currency is the naira. What about this community? Does it have any currency?
Yes, they do. They use a currency called Pink Coin.
Pink Coin. So what you're trying to say is that all the allocations being given to these individuals will be given to them in Pink Coin.
Yes, yes, you get all your allocations in Pink Coin.
Okay. Now, using this Pink Coin, how can this money be spent?
Well, that is the work of this card. It is called a pink card. Now, with your pink card, you can buy and sell from any member of the community. There will also be an online shop like Jumia where you can buy and sell things and get it delivered to your house. There will be a social network like Facebook where you can interact with other members of the community. Now, you also get to buy things using the allocation given to you.
Okay. So aside from buying from sites, online shops like Jumia and all of that, what if I want to buy items like, let's say, salt or pepper from my neighbor's shop? Can I get this money in cash?
Yes, it's possible. Inksnation is building a decentralized exchange, which makes it possible for you to convert your Bitcoin to any currency it is you want in the world, naira, dollar, euro, you can exchange. So you can all use this exchanger for you to get cash. Nevertheless, the goal is for everyone to become involved in Inksnation so that we do not have to convert to Bitcoin before we get anything that we use for daily needs. The goal is for everybody to be involved so that we use Bitcoin to transact. The reason is this: you know that one of the reasons why Nigerian economy is bad is because we do a lot of importing. We import even toothpick and straw. Almost everything is imported. So most of the money of Nigeria is going outside of the country, outside of the products, and that continues to devalue our currency. So for Inksnation to grow, we are looking at the situation whereby everybody uses Bitcoin. So that thing that wants to make you to convert to naira, that services that's making you to pay for naira, let the person come to Inksnation so that we'll transact in Bitcoin and the economy will grow without the need to convert to other currencies. So that helps Inksnation, which is actually paying you to become stronger and bigger.
That's fine. You know, this is an opportunity that everyone would like to get involved in. So tell us, how can one become a member of Inksnation?
Very easy. First of all, you have to register on the website. Then you can meet any Inksnation ambassador to get your account activated. Then you'll be given the PIN card. Now, your PIN card will be given to you in digital copy where you can take it to any business center close by to get it printed in this format, the same way you print your plastic ID.
As easy as that?
Very, very.
Okay, so how much does this cost?
Basically, it costs 1,000 naira. That is the minimum package. So anybody who has 1,000 naira can be a part of the community. But there are actually 4 packages. There's one of the 1,000, there's one of the 10,000, there's one of the 100,000, there's one of the million. If you start with 1,000, by August 12, you get 1,000 back, and then you get 4,000 naira out of pin coins every day for life. Beginning August 12, okay? And if you start with the one of 10,000, by August 12, you get your 10,000 back, and then you get 6,000 naira out of pin coins every day for life. If you started with the one of 100,000, by August 12, you get your 100,000 back, and then you get 8,000 naira out of pin coins every day for life. Yeah, and then if you choose the one of a million, by August 12, you get a million back, and then you get 10,000 naira worth of pin coins every day for life. Everything begins August 12.
Wow, I think I'll go for that 1 million package, you know.
It's good.
Alright, so I need you to tell us who and who can be registered, and does it require me referring someone else in order to get the benefits?
No, it does not require a referral, and that's why anybody can be a member of the community. Your allocation is not dependent on you referring others or not. Even in a day-old baby can be a member of the community and they get paid by the community. A 99-year-old person can become a member of the community, a cripple, anybody. Okay, people who have no referral skills can become a member of the community and they get benefits given to them. Okay. The job of bringing in people is actually left for ambassadors and agents like us. So, but other people can also do their part too, but it is not a requirement in order for you to get allocations that is being given to the members.
Okay. Now, this Inksnation package, is it just for Nigerians alone?
Well, it is not just for Nigerians. It is global, but it starts from Nigeria. Like we all know, charity begins at home.
That's true, you know. But then, so what I'm getting from what you just said is that a Nigerian came up with something like this.
Yes, a Nigerian.
Wow. That means we really have intellectuals here, you know.
Yes, we do, just like Yana.
That's true. So, one last question. I need you to tell us, who is the man behind this?
The person behind it is the CEO of IB Smartify Nigeria, and his name is Omotade Sparks Amos Sewano. He is an indigene of Badagry, Lagos.
Wow, that's great. So I would also like to thank you, Mr. Igwe Godfrey and Mr. Paul Jennifer, for sharing with us all of these vital informations. I guess it will help us. Now, the reason is clear. I now see why everyone has been talking about Inksnation, Inksnation, Inksnation. You know, 1,000 naira is not too much to risk for just an opportunity. It's really a good one, and I don't want anyone to miss out on this, you know. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And here we have it. What are you waiting for? Why not join Inksnation today and escape poverty for life? 1,000 naira is not too much to risk for just an opportunity. It's really a good one. So thank you so much for joining us today. I remain your host, Miss Faith.